leaving our camp on the Pickerel River and we're on our way to Temagami, Mowat Landing.
Nice.
2 weeks.
Yeah, whole 14 days.
So you can see it's 14 degrees according to the truck. Yesterday it was 36 when we came in.
Ontario 11 North.
We're off Highway 11 now, heading to Mowat Landing. We're at Mowat Landing. Just packing up. Still windy and rainy, but we're okay here. It's a nice launch. We have to park way up around that corner over there. We actually got disoriented at the boat launch and ended up going up the Montreal River instead of across to the dam. We're hoping the portage is just up this road. So this is the road. No big deal. So we made it up the hill. Barely. But yeah, this is the top where it goes into Lady Evelyn. Here we are, under the tarp, making some dinner. We got off, I think we got off at the right time. It was getting really, the waves were starting to get a little big, coming up around Ellen Island.
Yeah, the waves came over the side of the canoe.
Yeah, so we decided to pull off here. This is the other part of our site that we haven't been able to use because it's been raining so much. But it's stopped raining for a few minutes. I split up a little wood for put it under there, see if it dries for the morning. It's supposed to be 8 degrees in the morning. Morning on Lady Evelyn. Trying to get out of here before the winds get too hard again. Crossing our fingers we can get across to Sugar, do that portage into Sugar Lake today. Portage into Sugar Lake. It's a 1200, 1300 something.
1250.
Yeah.
It was quite deep. Ran into a couple of guys and their dog. They said they've been battling the weather the whole time. So their journey is not finished yet. Hopefully they have the wind at their back. Still going up. and more. And if you can see way down there, and still up.
So here we are, we're at Sugar. As you can see, there's
In a few years?
yeah, I've been here. It's been a few years since we actually came out up around that point up in there. Well, that's our old site. We camped on that 3 years ago. When we were here on Sugar Lake. This is the portage from Sugar up to Goodfish. Finished that 400 meter. We're on Goodfish. We found a marker on this shore for a campsite up on top of this big rock. So we climbed all the way up here, but there is nothing up here. There's nowhere to put a tent. And there's even a washroom sign up here. And there, I walked back in the forest and there's nothing there. So I walked over there in case it was on that rock, but there's nothing over there either. Okay, we're leaving that spot. Sad as it is. Alright, we're off to do a little fishing here on Goodfish. We set up our camp over here.
That looks like it might have a ridge.
Just got out here, we're all packed up. And we're just getting going. What happened, Al?
Oh, I sat down and fell down.
Here we are at Lady Evelyn. Put in from Goodfish. Oh, the otters are right there too. He's trying to eat the otters. There's 4 otters in the water lake.
They're pretty big.
Well, yeah, let's see.
There's 4 of them.
Yeah. Oh, fish on. What this is, it's probably a bite.
Do you need the...
Yeah, I probably need the nutties to see. Pretty decent size. We just got out and had some lunch on a really beautiful island campsite. Alright, we just got out for a minute to check out the portage, and we're going to go and see if that site's any good. We're just going to stay there. So this is where we ended up staying. We couldn't find another decent campsite, but there's supposed to be 3. It's a tiny site, but I mean it's perfect for 2 people. Well, I'm out for a little fish. Nope. Not much bigger than my lure. No. We were just sitting eating our breakfast here, watching the falls, and all of a sudden this mist just blew in with the wind. And now you can't even see the other side of Diamond Lake over there. The fog finally lifted. It's all gone now, but I mean that took an hour of just solid fog. Now we're on Diamond Lake. And then yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, a whole bunch of people. Not
Yeah, down here it looks like an otter.
yeah. I wonder if that's what those are, otters. There's a plane gonna land over here. Alright, just caught a couple of smallmouth bass off the shore. And we're at the portage from Diamond to Bob. A road, a logging road. Look at the amount of trees they had to cut down. Can you imagine walking into this and not having it cut? Now if that road helps in any way for this, then it's worth it. We're into Bob Lake. Jeff's map has it at 11.95 and Prismar at 12 something and the Friends of Temagami at 14.50 or something. So I'm gonna say it's 1300. There you go. Just passed by the first campsite, and then on the map it says that there was an old logging camp in here. But we don't see anything obvious. Maybe everything's just rotten and falling apart by now. Pretty cool. We were sitting on the shore here having a nice relaxing look around, and we saw 7 canoes come out over there to cut a couple trees down in the forest and bring them back to their site. And then they started screaming. I'm not sure if you can hear it on the camera, but That road that we crossed must run down behind this lake, Bob Lake. And it has been busy this morning. It's really loud. Alright, we're away on Bob Lake. Gonna head to the portage, which looks like it's down quite a swamp. My first backcountry canoe trip was in Algonquin when I was in high school at Lord Elgin in Burlington, and it was with the outdoor education class. I think it was 4 nights, 3 nights, 4 nights, maybe it was a week, I don't remember now. But it was in Algonquin, and I'm sure we were just as noisy as these guys, if not worse. We remember we were, you know, doing the same thing as these kids are, so everybody has to start somewhere.
Circle of life.
Circle of life, yes. Oh, here it is, right over here. Oh, I thought we had to go a ways through this swamp. Okay, we're loaded up and taking off. All right, here we are at Muk Lake, and there's water here, so hopefully that's a good sign. It is a little squishy, but thankfully we're not going up to our hips or anything. Yeah, we're just getting to the portage here. Just checking it out to see if we can get through here. Just catching our breath. There's what we just came through. We'll see there for a bit. The site was taken, so we're gonna move on.
My mom and her son.
Yep. Fuck, that's annoying. Well, we got out to look at this site, which is right in the area we wanted to be, but there's just nowhere to put our tent. Oh my gosh. So you're gonna be in for one of those nights with look at that spider. Wow. 17, 18, I can see 20 loons out there, and they're underneath swimming at the same time, so.